Are you sure?
I am very sure. Let's see. Facebook, the Twitches. I'll figure that out later. Oh my God, Twitch! If you log me out one more fucking time,
Every time, even with me.
remind me later. I do not need to change my password right now. All right, so that's doing its thing. So you go to the Facebooks. Sure. You're now public.
So I'm sure you all heard about the balloon.
There's a second one that they just shut down over Alaska.
Yo, which one?
No, yeah, exactly. Which one? They're at like 4 and 5 right now.
Yeah.
And like all over like the the upper west of the United States. Yeah. Like as of 10 minutes ago, they just shot down another unidentified object. Yeah. Excluding the balloon, they're at like what, 3 or 4 in the last 3 days. But I think when they say unidentified object, I don't think they mean alien in nature. I think they're just like the big ass fucking bird.
I mean, honestly, anything that's floating in the sky is a UFO to everybody.
Yeah, and it's like,
yeah.
If we look at it and we can't tell what it is immediately, then it's a UFO because it's unidentified, it's flying, and it's an object. It could be fucking anything. It could be the Hulk tossing a bus up in the air. We don't know if the buses can fly, so we're just like, that's not right. That's unidentified. Shoot that shit down.
Well, no, they did say it was the size of a small car, so
No, he's just
Hulk's got to be throwing Hondas.
Nah, I blame Chuck Norris.
Fucking over the working man instead of the city.
I blame Chuck Norris.
Hey, if that's what I got to do.
Parked in my spot.
Exactly. Just chucked the car. Get out of my spot.
All right, we ready?
Sir.
All right, here we go, and we are live. Hello, welcome to Griffcast episode 71, the mature nerdy podcast for immature people. The show where we talk about any and all things nerds, from video games, comic books, movies, computer technology, and or science. I am your host and King Neckbeard, Griff Moore. Got the full crew with us here tonight. I'm starting to get this intro thing down. I need to change it up so I forget it all again,
Yeah, I know. You're doing good with it.
Man, you had like a good couple of weeks where you're just nailing it. This is like the first time like you had like a little quick misstep.
Yeah.
And so, I don't blame you.
It's just a stutter step, I mean, ain't nothing big.
I gotta stop. I gotta move this, or I'm gonna let me bring this over here.
Right, don't move a window, and then next thing you know, your camera start freaking out.
We're good. Okay. But
we start streaming the other tab on his screen.
Delete my history before the wife kills me. Again. Anyway, how y'all been? So we didn't get together last week. I had a near work emergency that I had to go take care of because legal reasons, and that was interesting.
Hopefully you got it hashed out.
I did. So what I'm doing now, the product that we have, so when I was with the other company, we did displays all the time with beer companies, right? Like we would do big giant Super Bowl displays with other beer companies, with the Frito-Lay,
Oh yeah, and then even sometimes with the little designs in it. Yeah.
So apparently this product we are not allowed to put with the product I was using at the other company, and for legal reasons, because they don't want children buying it or mistaking it for soda.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we had an ABC lobbyist go in, snap a picture of it, send it to our CEO, and
Right to the CEO.
Not even like didn't pass go, didn't collect $200.
I'm not gonna do the shit
to jail.
supervisor. I'm not gonna do. management. I'm not even going to do the general manager. I'm just going straight to
straight up. And
fuck the chain of command.
Yeah, so I had to get up and put pants on my day off and go fix this issue twice, because I went out the first time because nobody would answer the phone. I'm like, hey, that's my store. I'm going to go fix it. Nobody would answer their phone. I'm on my way out here to fix it. And I get there and the store manager's like, hey, if you can't give me a legitimate reason to fix this today, we're not doing it today. And I'm like, fair enough. So I went home, took my pants off, got comfortable again, sat down, was playing video games. Next
Wait,
thing I know, like,
how's that not a legitimate reason? You're like, these two products can't be together, so...
I didn't know. Nobody said anything.
Oh, so they just called you and were like, yo, go to the store, fix it.
Yeah.
They didn't even say what was wrong? You didn't even know what was wrong? They just told you to go to the store and fix it?
Yeah. Like, once I knew the reason, I'm like, oh, it's the flavored tobacco argument. It's a stupid argument, but sure.
Flavored tobacco.
So I go down there and, oh, yeah, we got a new follower 2 weeks ago.
Hey, woke up.
Oh, you didn't give them a shout out when they started following? That's fucked up.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
God.
I didn't even see it. Anyway,
So
here I am, like, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, like, hey, go fix it again. I'm like, tell me why this time. And so I had to go down there. The manager's still there, and so we fixed it. And yeah, need to say that's why we didn't have the show last week. Yeah.
Crisis averted.
Yeah. Solops, that's why my stuff's in the middle of your towers now.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling about that. I saw it up there at my store.
So, yeah, that's the thing that happened. Anywho, in the last 2 weeks, well, everybody been doing good?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah,
other than the weather, yeah.
Yeah, the weather can suck it.
It's like the first day it's rained and who knows how long.
Yeah, we're
You'll
getting
be all
like
right.
freezing rain here, so
Yeah.
I just got rid of my snow.
send it down our way. Send it down our way.
I wish I could, man. Like,
Love me
seriously,
some
like,
snow.
it's funny because, like, the closer I get to Lake Michigan, the denser it gets. Like, it can be perfectly fine here, all sunny and nice. It's like, oh, this isn't so bad. I have to get up to Lake Michigan for a couple of my stores. And I'm like, because it's like a foot of snow on the side of the road. The roads are like paved white. And I'm like, what's going on up here?
Welcome to the Midwest.
Yeah, they got their own, like, climate up here. What the heck?
It's that Edge of Canada thing. All right, so
Blame Canada.
Always blame Canada.
all right, so is anybody besides TCP and I playing Hogwarts Legacy?
I'm getting
I
it.
want to play that game so bad.
God,
I thought
believe
about
you
picking
guys
it
are-
up, but I haven't
can't believe
yet.
you are playing it. You are just the scum of the earth.
You know what? I'll get it right now.
All right.
Buy it right now.
And I would also like to point
It's on
out,
sale at Game Billet.
hey, Wild, are you going to a Comic-Con looking like Han Solo?
Look, this is why I said I feel overdressed for the occasion, because this was the church attire. Your boy was
I know,
looking.
if he's got on a
your
pair
boy
of
was looking
Uggs.
fresh though.
Like, if he got on a pair of Uggs, he ready to, like, go into a Starbucks like a white girl.
Your boy had the messy but professional. You know how you get the professional in the front and shaggy in the back. Yeah, we did the thing. We did it up.
All right.
But I will take my compliment. Han Solo. I appreciate that, brother. You know what I'm saying?
We would like to point out that Greedo didn't even fire. All right, let's.
Han did not shoot first because Greedo didn't even fire.
All right, so TCP.
On
let's,
shot, period.
hold on, let me. Things are being funky. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. All right. I got like a slight delay here. Oh well, screw it. I'm just going to minimize this. Nope, can't minimize that. Do not minimize that window. Okay. All right, so TCP, let's try to keep it a little bit spoiler free.
I have nothing to spoil. I have spent 30 hours in this game and have gotten through like 2 story missions.
Oh, no,
I'm not far in the story at
that
all.
right there is an endorsement to me. Because I'm sorry, because if you can do that kind of shit, like I got 2 story missions done, but I did 30 hours.
yeah,
There's something in this game.
It's an easy 100-hour game. Easy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I still have so much more stuff that I need to unlock. That's the only reason like I start progressing the story. Is because I realize like I need certain spells to do certain things. I need God. I had to fight through a shitload of the story because I was like, I need to unlock Alohomora to unlock locks. And I was like, I need to get through locks. I need to do it. So I just started burning through the story until I got to that. And as soon as I got to that, I was just like, all right, the story is done. I'm not playing any story. Just going through the locks. Oh, and that was so asinine too. I think they could have done that system a little better. The lock system.
What is going on?
Breaking. Okay. Should I just keep
from what
ranting?
I've seen in the game? From what I've seen about the game so far, it doesn't look like you really need to be a Harry Potter fan to get into it.
No, not at all.
No. Mm-mm.
Which one should I get? Which
What's
one
this
should I
thing
get?
in chat? What have we
It's
been
spam. It's
spammed?
spam. Yeah, it's a spam.
Okay.
And I was trying to switch it over so I can like delete it, but I can't delete it. So I need
Hold
to get.
on.
Did I make you a mod on mine?
Is it on Twitch?
Yeah.
Wait a second. I don't know if you did or not. You probably didn't.
This is
I
fun.
should because you know what you're doing. I have no clue.
Is this the new follower?
Just somebody shows up on the stream like, hey, we'll illegally or get you banned for doing this. Here, come spend money.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. You haven't given me mod privileges. We'll have to work on that.
All right, but yeah, no, this game is fire, like straight up. Like I'm about the same, about 30 hours in. I've done maybe 20% of the main story quest. I was level 15 by the time I unlocked the talent tree.
Yes, I was like level 20. I was just
Yeah.
I was crushing through it. I was like, why is talents grayed out? What is talents? What is that even supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
Or I'm like, what's the point of me having levels if I don't get like skill points for my levels to like increase attributes and abilities? And then I was just like, by the way, you unlock talents. You have like 23 talent points to spend. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally about to get it like right now.
Dude, it is so good. It is so good. And you know what's what I'm finding hilarious about this whole thing is everybody that's trying to boycott it needs to play the game because it is literally for them.
You boycott it, then you should probably play it.
Like the owner of Three Broomsticks is a transgender. It's like I actually look at it as and you know what? In that universe, it actually makes sense.
Why?
Because of magic. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna bloop.
Don't need this anymore.
You know, it just makes sense
That's
in that
funny.
universe. It really does. Like,
Mhm.
A really long-lasting polyjuice potion. That's what
basically, yeah.
I was like, you took it right out of my mouth. Yeah.
Like, it makes sense in that universe.
Well, also if we're gonna be nerd, I'm gonna be the nerd. In the Pathfinder universe, if you play one of their adventure paths, you will find out that one of the major characters that they're in a lesbian relationship. One of them was a guy, and they got a magic potion to turn him into a she. So even in that, they're just like, yeah, they do it, but there's magic.
Yeah. There's magic. They can physically do the change.
Yeah.
Anywho, but like the little details though in this game. So anybody here watch all the movies and or read all the books?
Yes.
Watch the movies.
Okay. All of I think up to at least 4.
Read a few of the books, but watched all the movies
Okay.
many times.
So-
Continue.
No spoiler because you get this in the opening cutscene is you go through, you make your character, and then it finds out, it's basically you're a late bloomer. You're getting sucked in as a 5th year So they don't have you coming in there as a 10 years old. You're like 15, and you hop into this carriage, and this guy's like personally escorting you over to Hogwarts. While you're being escorted, you are being taken along by one of those damn horseless carriages, right? And they're flying you up there. And while you're going, your carriage gets attacked by a dragon, and dude straight up gets eaten. And you're like, the whole time, like you're watching, it's like, there's no way they killed a dude like that.
He got killed so quick. That shit was funny, man. It was violent and it was funny at the same time.
Well, the little detail about it was like you pointed out in our little chat is your character turns around and then he sees, you're like, oh, there's no way they killed him. And then your character turns around and he sees the that animal that I can't remember the name of.
Yeah, I just caught a few too, and like so it begins with a T, whatever. But yeah, like the skinny horses.
Yeah, the undead horses.
Yeah, you can only see when you watch someone die. Yeah, so he turns around and they just start appearing. They just start manifesting. You're like, oh shit, they did just fucking kill that guy.
Like straight up ripped apart by a dragon. It's like, okay, so this is how we're going. All right, that's the way to open it up. And then 10 minutes later, you see the big bad walk in and just explode a dude. And you're like, I like where this is going. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about that. He's just like, I'm gonna levitate you off the ground, and now you're just gonna guts everywhere. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and then like you can eventually learn like all the 3 forbiddens, and I don't even know if they're technically forbidden at this point in the story, because this game takes place 150, 200 years prior to the movies and books.
It's like the 1800s, but like,
yeah.
I mean, I think there were always the unforgivable curses or whatever. But honestly, like if you're playing the game, like it really doesn't matter, because like you're still setting people on fire, you're hitting them with like explosive spells, and like I've the pulso or whatever, like the push. Yeah. I push plenty of people off cliffs.
Can I ask, as the non-nerd, what are the unforgivable curses? What are those?
Okay, so you have there's 3. There's the Cruciatus, which is
it's just a torture curse. It's like your body's just going through intense pain as long as someone is casting the curse.
Yeah. So it's basically like being electrocuted and waterboarded at the same time.
Yeah, you're just being tortured.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's it? Okay. So you can set a motherfucker on fire, and that's not forbidden. But that is a step too far.
Yeah. There's another one where it's
the mind control.
Yeah, where I can't remember the name of that one, but it's
I can't remember right here.
Yeah, it's mind control.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I get that. I can see why that would be a little.
That's what it's called.
Imperious. Yeah. Imperio. Imperio is the pronunciation. It's the Imperious curse. And the last one is Avada Kedavra. It's the killing curse.
Yeah, you just
outright murder somebody.
One shot, and you just go to sleep.
That was the one that he tried using on Harry Potter.
Well, here's my real question: if you're trying to kill a dude with a fireball, and your other option is a quick and clean death, I know which one I'm gonna pick. I mean, just for the simple fact that I don't want to have to like replace the wallpaper.
Like, like you're going through and like you're finding all this stuff, and like you even have to go and kill trolls in the game, or like for some of the side missions. Sorry, spoiler alert. And then just not really. But you're actually killing them, and you're using the same spells, Yeah. Stuff like there's a spell that's like sending like a chopping blade.
Yeah.
Explosions, fireballs, and just you can grab people and slam them into the ground.
So that is the most fun though, is when you like levitate somebody up and then slam them down.
What I do,
you get to have some of your force unleashed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I do is like I pull people toward me. I pull people toward me and they like levitate in front of you, and then I set them on fire, and then I use Arresto Momentum, and they just sit there and like they just float in the air, just frozen for like 20 seconds, slowly burning to death. I'm just like, I'm just gonna go check the area for some loot, and I go get up some loot. And
Can
then
we
I
talk
go.
about this killing curse again? Because that seems just a little fucked up. I think I'd rather just have the killing curse thrown at me. I'll forgive you.
Yeah, it's there's some brutal parts, like, and there's some of the combats you go into, like, they are brutal. You get access to what's called ancient magic. Like, your character has like something special in his
Ancient
blood. Yeah,
Yeah, the ancient magic is fucked up.
yeah, because like, your character can see so there's something special about his bloodline, or his, her, whatever you make. I'm going to use him pronouns because I made a dude.
Yes, this game is very toxic. You can only be a male or a female.
Actually, you actually, it doesn't allow you to choose that. You choose body type. It went
No,
to-
because so it was weird. So you can choose. They only have two voices, which I really didn't. Like I was talking to someone else, they're like, "Oh, you only have two choices. Like you either have a masculine voice or a feminine voice."
Yeah.
Then you choose your body type, and you can choose a masculine body type or a feminine body type. But then you can choose which dormitory you want to stay in, which is technically choosing your gender.
yeah.
So you can choose, male voice, male body type, but then choose to be in the female dormitory.
Okay.
Though it doesn't really matter. You don't spend any time in the dormitories.
Not at all.
Nothing happens in the dormitories.
Like that is the only time you ever go to the dormitory is when you're hitting a checkpoint in the main story.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm going to go to sleep. And then you wake up in the dormitory, and then you're just like, get the fuck out of the dormitory because there's nothing here for you to do.
Yeah. It's like your owl is there so you can check your messages, which you can do anywhere in the game.
It's not even important because, like, when you get a message, it automatically plays.
Yeah.
Like an audio recording. And I'm just like,
But you do
Thanks.
got to go in and double check that every once in a while, because like if you're in a cutscene when you get one, like it just goes straight to your mailbag. So you do got to check it every once in a while. But like the gameplay wise, it is absolutely great. See, I got it on PC. What'd you get it on? Did you get it on PlayStation or PC?
I have it on PC.
Okay.
Yeah. PC runs great. In the beginning, I was sometimes the performance is weird. Sometimes the performance is off. Like sometimes like I'm rocking 140 frames constant, doing great things, and like then out of nowhere in the same area it drops down to like 40, and it just sits at 40 for a little bit, and then.
See,
It's like,
I had
okay.
that issue at first. Like I was really choppy at first, and so
Yeah.
I went in, tweaked all my settings, reset my system, make sure all my drivers were up to date. Popped in to my Radeon software and just like did the overclock GPU while we're here, and I watched the performance. Like I never even went over like 50% load on my damn graphics card, and I've been running smooth as butter since.
Yeah, I mean, I got everything. Everything was already recommended at Ultra. I already keep my stuff up to
Well,
date.
you guys are also
I have-
fighting a WB PC port. That is historically a bad thing. So
Yeah. Like I only really have performance issues in the castle because I think in the castle there's just so many students, so the load is a lot heavier because of the population.
Yeah, see,
So I
well,
think
with
that's-
the
Yeah, I'm
Batman games, when they came out with those on the PC port, it was really bad for the lag for some reason. It took them a long time, if ever, to fix that.
Yeah.
yes and no. The other thing I found interesting, like once I fixed all that and got it run smooth, but I never had any issues anywhere. But I also capped myself. Like I'm not trying to run at 140 FPS because I don't have the monitors for it. I'm capping myself out at 75 FPS.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not getting like the 140 like you are, but like I said, I don't have the monitors to support it. But 75 is fine for me. When you go from playing 30 FPS PS4 games for 5 years straight, 75 is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as long as it gets over 60, as long as it's over 60, then I'm happy, man. Then it looks smooth. It looks smooth and it looks great. I mean, of course, it looks like slightly better, like 120. But as long as it gets over 60, as soon as it drops to 59, I can see it and I get pissed. It's
Oh,
just so
yeah.
angry. I'm just like,
That one frame.
I'm
that
telling you,
over.
like I'm telling you, like it is really like night and day, and it's so creepy. Like as soon as it drops to 59, you can fucking tell, and you're just like, piece of shit. You need to fix it right
According to
now.
Ubisoft, you do not exist because humans cannot see over 30 frames a second.
Well,
Like hell.
that's a dirty lie.
Yeah,
Well,
I can
also
tell.
according to Ubisoft, they need somebody to buy them now.
Dude, every now and again, like I just test myself. I'm like I'll set it at like 30 FPS just to see what it looks like again, and I'm just like, oh my god, how do people like live like this? I understand, like if that's all you've been used to, like I guess you just don't notice it. Like as soon as you start seeing stuff at like 60, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is nice.
Hey, well, here's your real thing. Go back and play Pac-Man.
No, thank you. I'll have an aneurysm looking at that shit. Just
Okay.
so dislikes for Hogwarts Legacy.
dislikes.
It
Alright.
infuriates me. These two fucking things just infuriate the shit out of me. You can't pause during cutscenes, and you can't skip dialogue.
Yes, you can. You can skip dialogue.
You can skip a cutscene.
No, you can't skip a cutscene, but you can skip dialogue.
No,
Yes.
I haven't been able to skip dialogue. I sit there and I smash every button. I'm like skip dialogue. Skip dialogue.
Are you using a controller?
Yeah.
All right. Are you using an Xbox controller?
I was using a PlayStation controller, but then
Okay, so hit triangle.
or Y.
Yeah. Or Y.
Yeah, I'm using Xbox controller now because of the.
It doesn't skip like the entirety, but it skips the sentence to the next sentence, so you can fly.
Oh, yeah,
through the conversation.
that's what I want. I want sentence to sentence skipping.
Yeah, it's just Y.
It's never worked for me, but like it's like during cutscenes, it's like if you hold Y, you can skip the entire cutscene. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that.
No, I'm talking about like just straight up dialogue. Like when you're
you're like in dialogue and you're like selecting which dialogue options,
Yeah.
and you're just bantering back and forth. Yes, I want to skip those.
Yeah, just
I've-
Y.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next time I get a chance, I will do that. I
It's
will
like-
do just that. That I will do, and I will do that.
The broomstick
That
guy,
thing I
like,
would-
he abhors the hell out of me, so I'm just like skip.
So much- And then also, the last thing, the third thing that doesn't have to do with dialogue or skipping anything is you get so much clothing and you can't mark it all to sell it once. You have to sell everything one by one, and you have to sit there and hold.
There's
Hold
no
A,
bulk delete.
No.
But
And you
here's,
get, like-
here's the thing: you can, when you first start, you can only hold 20 items.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. That's yeah.
Yeah.
So what about what if you find something? You just have to just drop it then and there.
You delete it.
Mhm.
You either have to delete it or
Or sell it.
yeah, or go to a vendor and sell it.
Yeah, you're in the
and
beginning.
hopefully-
You're fast traveling to like vendors a lot, just to sell your stuff.
Yeah.
Because like, and destroying it is completely pointless because it's not like you get resources from them.
So
You
no,
just-
yeah, you
You
might as
just
well
straight
sell
up
them.
delete them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But eventually you'll get to a point where you're finding better than anything you can ever buy.
Mm-hmm.
So just deleting your old stuff is just to clear inventory space.
Yeah.
Like you just
And then like, and I got mad money right now. I have like 60 grand, and then I bought everything I could buy for the for the special room.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and so I just have bad money. It's like
but I would like
never
to
gonna
point
run out
out,
of money now.
this game launched with everything players would want in this type of game.
Mm-hmm.
You have transmog, so you can look like however you want to look. There's player housing.
Right. Oh, dude, transmog out the gate.
Yeah,
As long,
transmog
as
out the
long
gate.
out
Yeah.
the gate, as soon as you find something, like you can change the appearance of it instantaneously, as long as you've like unlocked that look before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, I was like, thank you. And my dude looks
Like
fucking
this kind of
badass
system.
all the time.
DC Online was like one of the first ones I remember doing that, and they were great for it. Just you collect it, switch it in field, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Every RPG needs that at the beginning. It's so clutch.
Yeah, because like
It's so convenient.
you can make yourself look like an absolute buffoon. You can make yourself look fly as hell. Like you can make yourself look like a badass wizard, which really is off-putting in most cutscenes, because in a lot of the cutscenes when you're in like, as a student in class learning stuff, and you're sitting over there looking like, you know,
Just
freaking
goofy.
you're sitting over there looking like Geralt, you know, all decked out in like battle armor and shit. And everybody else is in like that basic robe.
Yeah, I probably would not have liked this game solely because the hats. I think the hats are fucking hideous. Like if you couldn't transmog the hats and the eyewear that you get, like they're just hideous to me. Most of them just like turned off and just like don't care about them. It's like the eyewear is just so dumb.
I
Like,
generally
you have,
don't like helmets.
Dragon
in games.
eyes or like the Mad Eye Moody Eye, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
like this looks terrible. I'm
So-
sorry, I don't like it.
I'm okay
mean,
with
sure.
some of the hats, but once I saw Hood Up, I'm like, yep, that's where I'm going.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, I have this beautiful white cloak, beautiful white cloak. It's more of like a cape, and it's got the hood up, and I have a beautiful like just white mask. I look like I'm coming like straight out of the Order of the Owls. I got this white suit, white gloves. He just looks fucking evil. He looks so badass. It's just like, or what is it from Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like the cult. He looks like he's just like straight up walking out of the cult. It's just like, I'm about to fuck everything up. I'm about to be.
PCP, can I ask you, like, why in the hell are you playing a wizard that's dressed like somebody from the clan? Like, what in the hell?
I said cult. I didn't say clan. I said cult.
No, somebody said wizard, you make Grand Imperial Wizard. Like, somebody gave you the wrong instructions.
Clayton Bigsby over here, buddy. I'm Clayton Bigsby.
Oh,
Get him!
man.
Get him!
Can't take you guys nowhere.
I'm sorry, I'm sitting here listening to him going, nah, he didn't do that.
He white everything. White on white.
All right.
Anyway, that game, it's great.
It like I'm having a blast. Like, and when they say open world, this damn thing is open damn world.
The world is very large. I mean, I've seen bigger.
So
It's
let me ask
it's
this.
still pretty large. It's very.
Let me ask this: can you actually? So is it pretty much just single story?
You
I
mean
mean-
is it a linear
Okay.
story?
Yeah, as in like, can you group up with other people?
No, you can't.
Mhm.
There is like a PvP arena that you can, I think, group up with a friend to do it. That's coming.
Is
in a
there?
I think it might be coming in like a future DLC or something because of the way
Okay.
that the dialogue was.
Mhm.
Um,
You're talking about the cross wands thing. He's like, oh, you're gonna have to bring a partner.
mhm.
Oh, so you haven't even done those? I
have.
Okay,
You had to do the first
Right.
two for the story.
right. But like when he says like bring a partner, he just means like one of the NPCs that you befriend.
Right. But I do believe that with the way it's worded and the way it's set up, it looks like it's going to be for a future DLC where you're going to be able to bring somebody else in.
Oh, that'd be fun as hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
Yeah,
there's
and then-
I do not
Budget,
want to fight
too.
the Grand Wizard over here in a PvP.
This guy.
straight up Django over here.
Clayton Bigsby comes out and just like, I'm gonna get you!
Woogie woogie.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. What's that dude's name?
This is what happens when you grow up in a generation who aren't like butthurt about everything.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. So, are you guys familiar with the content creator Ricky Berwick?
Oh,
The-
yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah,
Heard of him.
Yeah, check out his stuff so far on Harry Potter. It is funny as hell. Ricky Berwick, if you I'm sure most of you guys have seen him. He is I don't know what disease he has. It's one of the muscular dystrophy diseases. So he's
Yeah,
extremely
now I know
disabled.
who you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, he's extremely disabled. but he has an amazing sense of humor. Like, I highly recommend checking him out.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, he's always having fun with himself. I love him. He's great.
But yeah, no, like I have very minimal complaints. Like my only real complaints is the lack of inventory space, the inability to pause cutscenes. That's it, really.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't even played the game, and that 20 slot is for the bird.
Yeah, like you can keep it under control pretty easily. Like, but it sucks when you're like halfway through a story mission, and you know that you're like 20-30 minutes away from being able to stop at a vendor, and it's like excuse me, your bags are full.
Yeah, sometimes it gets maxed out real quick, and you're just like,
that's one of those things. It's like, oh yeah, it sucks. Somebody's gonna fix it with a mod eventually.
Oh yeah. No, it's already happening. Mods were coming out quick.
Yeah. I mean, you can increase the inventory space quickly, like once you unlock the certain feature to allow you to unlock, increase inventory space, and you can just take your time in the open world hunting all this stuff down and increase into the max out your inventory space. Yeah. But even still, like, I don't think it increases it that much. I mean, my inventory space is still maxed out and it still fills up. Definitely every now and again, it's just like, you're at max gear slots. I'm like, fuck off. So now I gotta fast travel to a vendor, but like, yeah. Wow, that's what I highly suggest for you. Anytime you're about to start a main story mission, go to a vendor first, sell all your shit, so your inventory space is
yeah.
So that when you start the mission, you can fill up.
That's a 20 max on equipable gear. Everything else doesn't really have a limit. Well, it does, but not like a lot. Like you can carry like 25 health potions. Yeah, like you can carry like 25 of each potion.
Yeah, I think the health potions and then like the equipable gear are the only things that I've ever maxed out.
Yeah. Like everything else is
I don't even use health potion, or I actually try not to use health potions because after you exit combat, you heal up.
That might actually make me use a health potion. Oh, you're at the max health potion. Well, shit, I got to use a few so I can pick some more up. Like that's.
I actually just did that. I was like, I was in battle, and like, I was like, I'm trying to pick stuff up like while I'm in battle, and it's like you can't pick up any more health potions, so I like intentionally took damage so that I would have to heal and use one of my health potions, so then I could go and pick it up.
And you like me, you get to the end of a game and like you've got like a bajillion health potions that I gotta save them for the moment that I need them, and that moment never came.
Yeah,
but you get all these health potions that are like like increased focus or like I forget, I don't even know what they do, but I don't use these potions like they're buff potions. I'm just like I'm too good. I don't need that shit. One thing that makes me mad about the world is the world scales with you. So like I'm doing missions where it's like you have to be level 6 to do this mission. I'm like, I'm level 35. I'm gonna be just fine. And I go in there and like some of the enemies are like level 37. I was like, this is bullshit. I did not work this hard to level up this fast just to fight tougher enemies.
They're like, nah, fam, we caught on to what you were doing.
Yeah.
We gonna fix you real quick.
Yeah, no, like the world scales with you. It actually rewards you for playing good. Like, there's a combo meter, and the higher your combo meter gets, the more ancient energy you absorb, and so you can do the ancient
produce
magic.
And collect. Yeah, I love doing it every time I activate the ancient magic. I'm like, get the black magic, you bitch. You can get the dark magic, motherfucker.
And like some of those animations for the ancient magic are just fucking amazing. Like one is you go full Thor and like call down a lightning bolt and one shot somebody.
Yeah. See, like, and that's another thing, like, because Grizz is talking about like, oh, you're not really killing people, but like sometimes like you bring down the lightning with the ancient magic, and whatever target it hits, it just explodes, and you see the blood go flying. And like there's one like I pick where you pick people up and you like fucking Hulk slam them like he did in like the first Avengers movie. Back and forth. I'm just like, that person is not okay. Even with magic, they're a little fucked up.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, when you're playing the
thunk,
Spider-Man
thunk.
games and on the roofs and you kick the dude off and you're like, yeah, he's fine. No, he's not.
There's some like with the ancient magic, like you shrink the. I haven't seen it with people, but like you've done it to like. Has he done it to goblins?
Yeah,
He definitely
no,
does it to like to the animals. Like he shrinks them down and then he moves them under his boot and then steps on them.
Dang.
Or the one he does on people is he turns them into a chicken.
Yeah. There's when chicken is like, all right, fight's over. Good luck.
Like they
But
turn
you can unlock that. You can unlock the transconfiguration spell. I haven't gotten there yet, but you can see it on the board. You have?
Yes, but I don't
Okay.
know if you can use it in the wild. Like where I'm at with it, you can only use it in the room.
Mm-mm. That's the like to manifest stuff. There's another one where you can. It's one of the yellow spells. It's like that. It's like in the top right.
I'll have to
It's
double-
it's one of the yellow spells, and like you can change. You have to use it for like some of the puzzles that you'll find. Like you have to like there's chessboards, and you have to like change a chair in the room to like be a chess piece. But
Yeah.
I think you can use it on people and like turn them into like bats whenever or whatever. Like I said, I haven't gotten there, so I haven't been able to use it. But yeah, the one you're talking about is just like for creating items within the room to like build stuff. But there's one that you can use for offense.
Okay, I'll have to look for that one. I wonder what the cooldown is on that.
Sometimes the cooldown is pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I do like that.
I noticed like the higher your combo count gets, the faster your combo your spells cooldown.
I think so too. Yeah. That might be a talent that you unlock. I think it's under the core skill tree. Yeah. Unlock.
I'm
Unlock.
I'm booting the game up
the-
so I can look at it real quick.
Wow. Unlock. When you start like getting your talents, unlock. What is it? Skill sets. So you can switch skill sets. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like right now, you can only like assign 4, which I thought was really dumb. But I guess it kind of works. But you can only. And he's gone.
Huh? Oh wow.
I'm saying wow, just straight up dipped.
I'm in the room. Oh yeah, I was gonna redo that quest. Okay. Where's my controller? Because I don't know how to do this on computer or on keyboard. Turn on you some of
So you press right,
Yeah.
and then
talents. Why am I going to talents?
no, you just need to go to
Yeah.
your
Yeah, go to
spell,
D-pad.
spell list.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, transformation control. Yeah, where you can turn them into random objects.
Mhm.
And then there's the talent in your talent tree is when you do that, you turn people into explodable objects.
Yes, you can turn. Oh, yes. Okay, never mind. So, Grizz, there's a spell where you can turn people into explosive barrels and then hurl them at their allies.
All
Listen,
right, I'm going to say this. You could put me on the record to the Wizarding Council. You can use the death curse on me instead of doing this. I am perfectly okay. Between the two is a choice. I'm just
You
going
don't
to
want
put
to
it
turn
out.
into an explosive barrel and then chucked at
Only
Griff?
if I get to pick who I'm thrown at. Like, that's the deal.
At least be able to select who I want to be thrown at.
Yeah, I mean, even if I can only select between coworkers, you've always got that one coworker. You're like, all right, if this is how I gotta go.
Bruh.
We all know that one guy. It's like, all right, that one.
and if you don't know who it is, it's you.
Yeah, that's so true. Like who's that coworker? Like everybody looking at each other like, yeah, he don't know, yeah.
Yo, Grizz, I just saw your GIF that you just sent in the chat of Spider-Man killing people. Yo, so it's really funny because I have a funny story and like I have the video. I gotta figure out how to get the video and show it and I'll send it to you. But I have a clip of me playing Spider-Man and like I accidentally like webbed a guy to one of the bombs that you're supposed to defuse. And like when you you defuse the bomb, you chuck it. So I webbed him to the bomb. And then I chuck it, and he just goes flying with the bomb, and it explodes. And they both vanished.
I mean, you didn't kill them.
I mean, he planted the bomb. He's the one that set the bomb. He technically killed himself.
I mean, like, you just straight up Dark Knighted it. Be like,
I don't have to kill you. I just don't have to save you.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on a little bit. So, like, I'm gonna straight up give like Hogwarts Legacy a solid 8 so far. I gotta see where the story ends, but like out of 10, like I'll give it a solid 8.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I mean, 8.5, maybe 9. I mean, it's really good. I'm enjoying it. I need to get farther. I need to unlock more stuff.
Yeah.
So I keep saying like, all right, I'm about to go do the story missions, and I just keep getting just a little bit further. I'm like, oh look, another side mission I can just go do. Oh look, another trial. The trials.
The side mission master.
The trials, like some of the trials, and then like, have you unlocked like the, I don't know, it's like the ancient magic fountains or whatever that you can find.
Oh yeah.
I have, I don't know. I don't know what's the word. I'm just like, I don't know what's the word. I'm good. Like goofed through them. You know, broke them. I broke them really easily. I broke them really easy. It's like, so like, whenever you find them, like they're like in these buildings that you have to like navigate through.
Yeah.
To like, you know, and get to them. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna hop on my broom and just fly to where they are, and just fly and just pick them up real quick. I'm just like, yep, I'm not doing any of that. And I just knock them out super quick. And like there's some of the trials. The trials are like where you have to like jump across the stones without touching the ground.
You can just go.
Oh, you haven't seen that one? Yeah. There's a couple of, like, it's designed where you have to like just hop across the stones without touching the ground. But I figured out, like, if you just get on the broom and just glide across them, it counts.
All right. So we're gonna move on. Yeah, we're obviously having fun with it. It's a damn good game. I made the analogy of it's the Detective Pikachu of video games. You go in there with extremely low expectations and it blows you away.
That's fair.
Like I was not expecting this to be the game it is. Like I was expecting like solid straight up like PS3 style game.
Oh, if you love the lore, oh, that's right. They did good stuff with the lore. I'm sorry, I've just continued to drag it out. Yeah, they added there's a shit ton of lore in the game.
There is.
With like all the guides and stuff that you can find and just read up on. Yeah, there's a shit ton of lore.
Yeah, like they stuck to the world itself. It's really good. All right, so we're gonna go through this one pretty quickly. So Bungie, the original creators of Halo and current developers of Destiny, they have a fundraiser going on. So far, they've raised over $200,000 for Turkey and Syria for the nasty earthquake that they had.
Yeah, I didn't read up on that.
So they got that going on. I mean, their thing's been up for like 2 days. They're already at 200,000. So Bungie likes to do this. This is one of the reasons I like supporting Bungie to a degree. Like, this is one of the things I like that they do as a company. Is anytime there's a natural disaster, they try to step up and help. Otherwise, like, but that's where I like. All right, so this is a couple of lawyers have come around and kind of like leaked information saying that the Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition is more than likely to happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have seen this. I wish I could find the article I read again, so I can link it to you. But apparently, Sony is completely backed out of trying to fight it.
I don't think they've backed out trying to fight it. Like, I saw something that, like, Activision heads were like trying to contact Sony, and Sony's just like not answering the phone or whatever, just like, yeah, not responding. I don't think they're trying to. I think they're probably still trying to stop the acquisition, but they're kind of like you said, like almost cutting ties.
Yeah. And
I think Sony kind of shot themselves in the foot because Microsoft used it as ammo to come in and be like, yo, Sony's gonna be perfectly fine if we have Activision, because with the success of Last of Us on HBO, Microsoft is like, they're gonna be just fine. Look at what they're doing. They're killing this game right now. We had the Halo TV series, and that shit, it was shit. It was garbage. So, yeah, Sony was just like, well, we kind of fucked the pooch on this one. We made too good of a show, so now we're going to lose Activision.
Well, they don't have to lose Activision. They just have to, play ball, and they don't like to play ball.
Yeah, true. They do have to play ball. They just have to play ball. Microsoft knows that. Microsoft, though they've stated how true to their word can you hold them, but they're like, yeah, we'll continue to produce Activision games for all consoles because we know that's going to be a huge market. And we're not going to lose out on that market.
Right.
We're not trying to turn Call of Duty into an exclusive. I'm sure they'll probably give them, benefits. Sony did the same thing when Sony had a contract with Activision. They, Sony, they got DLC early. They got exclusive DLC. It'll probably just be like that.
Yeah.
But
like when Destiny 2 launched, there was a PlayStation only armor set that you could get, and there was a PlayStation only exotic weapon you could get. And for a while, it was one of the best well, not really the best in slot, but it was damn good.
Yeah. I just remember back in some of the Call of Duty days, back when I actually did play Call of Duty, they would get access to maps 2 months before PC and Xbox.
Yeah.
They get access to the, what is it? I forgot what they called them, but the DLC maps, the new maps.
The podcast, I'll be done shortly.
Didn't mute.
Didn't hit that mute button.
Sorry, I thought it did.
It's okay.
My bad.
We all have lives.
We will be done shortly. Because I have yet to eat dinner and I'm hungry.
Who's ready, warmed up, waiting on you, boy.
All right, so we knew that there was a new Fable game in the works, and apparently it's been leaked that it's already in a playable state.
All right, now my question when you say playable state is playable state or Fable playable state?
I don't know. Because 1, 2, and 3 played really well, but the 1 was definitely the best. 3 had
1
the
was
best
definitely the
gameplay.
best. 2 I really didn't like.
So, and they tried to advance the timeline of the story too far in 3, I think. But I really enjoyed all 3 Fables. I'm one of the few people I think that truly enjoyed 3.
Like 3, I just kind of wished I had it started jumping the days so quickly.
Yeah.
At the end, I got to the end and I can only save half.
Yeah.
And I'm if you'd have given me 1 day, I'd have fixed all that. But they didn't give me that.
The other thing that was a little off-putting about 3 was they introduced that gambling game on Xbox Arcade prior to the launch, and depending on how well you did, all that money transferred to your character as soon as you made it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so when I booted up Fable 3, I maxed out money. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, there was a button combination that you would put in on the gambling game. You put in the minimum bet, and no matter what happened, if you did the button combination correctly, it would max out the bet, but only use the minimum bet from you. So if you won the maximum amount, and if you lost the minimum amount. So I sat there for
That's cheeky. That's cheeky.
And it wasn't hard either. It was hold down R1 and L2.
All right, let me tell you what the alternative was in this game. You had to buy every piece of property in the entirety of the game and then manage them for ever. And I'm not kidding. Every piece of property.
I did.
He was that guy that he came over to your little NPC house, hey, rent's due. If not, we're gonna delete your house.
I'm here to collect.
It owned everybody. Everybody was renting from the king. That's how it was working.
But I'm really kind of excited to see where they take the next step. Are they gonna go back and do a retelling, or are they gonna do a different character? I don't know. I'd like to see where they're going with the story.
Well, they tried that Albion Online a while back, didn't they?
That was not the same thing.
Okay.
That was a completely different game. Because I saw Albion Online, I'm like, oh, a Fable MMO, holy shit! And no, it was not. But yeah, that's all I got for today.
We made it to 4.
Yeah.
We made it to 4.
We got through 2 to 4 in like 10 minutes, and it took like an hour to get through the first one.
Yeah.
Well,
I went through the
so-
time and I was just like, yo, we're definitely not making the others today.
Well, I put up like 5 and 6 and 5 because like the way we've been going recently in the last couple of shows, it's been like we'll spend 45 minutes on the first topic and not get through number 4. And this time, like I put for 5, it's like, do we really need more? I doubt we'll get through 3. And number 6, I mean, seriously, we're fucking around at this point. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he'd been Thanos snapped. He'd been Thanos snapped. We've been waiting for it. We've been waiting for it.
Oh
It
no.
was like we knew it was gonna happen.
Oh, he was staring at his phone. Did he freeze up? I wasn't paying attention.
It was looking down at his phone and he froze. And I thought he was frozen because he didn't move at all. And then he didn't even move to like disconnect or do anything. So I believe he was frozen.
Oh man. But let me. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this up because I'm going to go eat some dinners. All right. Thank you all for coming and watching. I hope you had a good